Hi, I'm Kelly Schrader, Food and Nutrition Director at Barnes-Jewish of West County Hospital.
And I'm Erin Reinberg. I'm the Health and Wellness Manager for the Morrison Management Systems and the BJC Systems.
And we're here today. We're going to demonstrate to you a wonderful comfort food that everyone loves, bread pudding. However, we're going to do it more of the healthy style. Our ingredients are here.
And it's really important to have all of your ingredients ready and out. Make sure you have everything before you start the recipe so you don't get halfway through and realize, oops, I don't have any eggs in my kitchen.
So we're going to start with whole wheat bread. We've chosen some whole wheat buns that we're going to start with. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take these buns, we're going to tear them up into about quarter-sized pieces. It is good also to, if you have time, to leave it out overnight. So we're going to start with 6 cups of whole wheat bread. We're going to put that in our bowl here. Then we're going to take another bowl and we're going to go ahead, we're going to get our wet ingredients. We're going to start with 2 cups of skim milk rather than whole milk, or rather than actually whipping cream, which most recipes call for. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to use egg whites. You can go ahead and just buy the egg white carton and use that, or you can go ahead and do it the old-fashioned way. And this calls for 6 of them. We're going to also put some fruit into this recipe. We're going to do some apple, very finely. We also are going to have some cran-raisins. We have golden raisins. And here are apples that we've already chopped up. So I've got the skim milk and the egg whites. Then I'm going to go ahead and put a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I prefer organic. I'm also going to use a 1/2 cup of regular just white table sugar. And if you would really like to cut some calories back, you can use a substitute, a sweetener, such as Splenda, Sweet and Low, Equal, whatever you prefer. So we're going to go ahead and whisk that together. Then we're going to add a teaspoon of nutmeg, teaspoon of cinnamon, and again whisk that. Okay, you can go ahead and put the fruit in.
Put the fruit in there. And this is a great way to use any leftover ingredients that you have laying around the house.
Any dry fruit is great. You can put nuts in there too.
Especially with bread. I know after the holidays we always have a lot of bread laying around. So it's a good way to use up that bread.
Okay. And Erin's going to go ahead and she's going to put the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients there and kind of let it soak.
Also, to save a little calories, we're going to use some Pam.
And go ahead and spray it. You just want to make sure that everything's real moist, the bread's moist. You're just going to go ahead. It's very easy. Dump it in that pan there. And you can go ahead and if you like, you can sprinkle a little sugar and cinnamon on top, and then we put it in the oven at 350 for about 35 to 45 minutes. And here's our finished product, our low-fat bread pudding, which took about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Throw together.
Easy.
We're going to taste this low-fat bread pudding today. It's a great winter holiday dessert. It's a great alternative to some of the traditionals. Some of the substitutions we've made today, we've lowered the fat content significantly. We have about under 3 grams of fat actually for a 2x2 slice. We've taken away about 11 grams of fat from an original recipe. In addition, we've lowered the calories under 200 or right around the 200 mark. Traditionally, we would be doubling that. So we've saved a lot of calories and fat in this recipe. But what I like to also emphasize is we're adding really good things in here. We've got whole grains, which are often absent from a lot of holiday desserts. We also have added a variety of dried and fresh fruits. And as mentioned before, you can kind of use a variety of those choices. And how is it?
Delicious.
I caught you in your mouth. This can be a great alternative, to some of the traditional recipes maybe your family have tried over the holidays. So, a great one to try if you haven't already.